Check out the website jfresh.co.uk.
Musically motivated.
This is P Money. Check out the website jfresh.co.uk.
What's good, people? JFresh here. Once again, I haven't left this seat. Musically motivated Red Bull Studios. We're here ahead of 28th of September. You already know Lord of the Might 6. P Money joining me on the sofa. What's happening, fam?
You saying, man?
You know what? This clash is all people have been talking about for the last 800 years, fam. You get me?
Yeah. It's a lot. Yeah, it is a lot. I'm not going to lie. It's a lot, man.
Now, I had hoped to get Big H and yourself on the sofa, me sit in between and just kind of keep things cordial. But that wasn't possible. Now,
yes,
this clash that people are going to see real soon.
Yeah.
How did it go down?
A lot of people obviously like saw the hype, like know about obviously H walked off, but a lot of people think the clash is going to be like some 10-20 second thing, but it's not. It is like minimum at least like half an hour.
Okay, so fully go in then.
There's bars and there is like an epic moment. Like you remember you had Dizzy Rascal and Titch arguing on the roof, and you know people had to pull them apart.
Things bubbled over.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like that was an epic moment in Grime. You know what I mean. And like we have another one. There is an epic there. You know what I mean. So it's not one of those ones where it's like forget what you heard. You have to buy the DVD and see what happened. You know what I mean. And it was a good clash. It was good for how long it lasted, and you know like it was different. You know, I wanted it to be like bam, 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 bam. You know what I mean? Like a crazy, you know, fight where it's like, you know, he's
blow to blow, lyrically proper, blow to blow.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? But you know, it wasn't that, but it was still, it's still entertaining, man. It was definitely entertaining. And
obviously, this video is going out before people can get the DVD.
Yeah.
But is there any question over who won?
I've never been one to say like, oh yeah, I want a clash. I'm not really that type, like, because how do you win a clash? Like, what makes you win a clash?
What's
really?
The criteria?
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Is there a set of rules that says, okay, he ticked all these boxes, so he won a clash? Like, if that's the case, show me, and then I'll decide. Like, yeah, okay, I did all of this, but like, from like feedback, a lot of people say, you know, I took it. What H did do, and you have to give credit to him, is he surprised everyone.
Okay.
He surprised me, he surprised everyone, because from like certain lyrics that he has, like Man a Man Hungry, Man a Man Eat, a lot of people think that's whack. Like, that's not lyrics, that's not, you know.
There's not much depth there.
Yeah, there's nothing to it. So people thought if he's going to come to the clash with that sort of thing, he's going to get whitewashed like some joke, rare. But he didn't come with those basic stuff, you know what I mean? Like I said to everyone before the clash, like all my friends, any fan that was like, oh yeah, he's whack, I always said, listen, he used to be someone. There was a reason why he used to be someone. So if he mentally goes back to that, it would be a good clash. And his first lyric surprised everyone. He didn't come out talking some basic nursery rhymes. He came out, you know, a lot of people made noise because he beat everyone's expectations. But it's a good clash, but I don't think he had enough, to be honest.
Now, we spoke to Jammer a short while ago about clash culture here in the UK.
Yeah.
And how there's a little bit more of a spotlight in it now. Big events, the Jamaica Better Know, little video that we've seen as well. So from your point of view, you know, you've been prolific in that clash arena. What does it mean to you, standing up on stage and barsing with people?
I love it. I mean, I've loved it since like watching Eskimo dance, from before even being involved, from watching. For me, Eskimo dance is almost like the clash
school
platform. Yeah, because it's like you're on stage. Some of you might be friends, some of you are not. You can go on the stage and get a big crowd reaction, but there's always an MC that's next.
Yeah.
And he can change whatever just happened 2 seconds ago. It doesn't matter how big your reaction is. The MC that's next can say something and everyone forgets you. And it can make you feel in such a way, like you feel like, raw, do you know what? I have to say something back.
Even harder.
Yeah.
You get even bigger reaction.
And it's not even a clash, but you feel like, no, I have to say something back. I've just been, what we would say, wiped. Like, I've just been wiped out. Like, everyone's looking at him, going mad for him. And that's almost training for a clash, because that's how it's got to be. Like, it started off like that with me and H. You'll see on the DVD, it started off, you know, he said his thing, people were going mad. And then I said something, and it was like, whoa, didn't expect that.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? It's you know what I mean? So for me, like, clashing's always been in me, and it's vital, man. It's so vital, like on all platforms. Like, it doesn't matter. Even as an artist, even if you're just releasing singles, when you are after an artist, you're basically battling. You're competing. Clashing is competing. It's not beef. It's competing.
It's that healthy competition.
Yeah, it's healthy competition. And when you see a lineup, for you lot, it's like, you know, ravers. It's like, oh yeah, there's a sick lineup. Look, this person, this person. For us, it's like, that person's on before me. I need to kill it. I need to come on and smash it. And you know what I mean? Like, or that person's after me. I need to make sure I go in. Like, I know what that person's capable of. I need to make sure I go in. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm supporting T-Pain tonight, and in my head, I'm not thinking, oh yeah, like T-Pain headline. I'm thinking, I'm trying to smash it, and people don't talk about T-Pain.
I'm going to duppy this.
Yes, I'm trying to go there, and people talk about me. Like, I'm trying to have people like, raw, like, I went to see T-Pain, but I like P Money. Like, I want that.
That name should be bigger on the fly.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
This is how it is, man, because it's as a selector, it's a similar ideal that you want to go there and you want to smash it. It's that hunger, it's that desire to be the best you can be.
Exactly.
If someone duppies it and does a good show, does a good set, you're like, rah, props.
Exactly.
But I'm going to go in even harder.
Exactly.
You need that.
You have that.
People get that twisted.
Exactly. You know, I mean, a lot of times people, when they see my shows and stuff, they're like, rah, so much energy. And I'm like, you got to be hungry. You got to want it. Like, I'm not on there to just perform. Like, I'm trying to take the game. Like, I'm trying to have everybody be like, if you're in a lineup with me, I'm trying to have people like, ooh, P Money's after you, you know? Like,
oh, man.
do you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, man, you gotta. It's fun though. Like, it's healthy competition, man. It's sick.
Yeah, you need it. Now, you touched about Eskimo Dance. Now, for me, going to Esky Dance area in Watford and going to the Sidewinders at Sanctuary and Brunel Rooms, it was an education, and it was a time when grime was in its infancy, and it was so interesting and raw, and tunes weren't mixed down. They weren't mastered. They might not even have been quantized, but it didn't matter because it was that energy, and still 10 years on, and looking forward another 10 years, that energy, that raw, that live appeal. Yeah, it's that's as strong as ever, man. Yeah, it's ours. It's our culture. Like, UK. Yeah, I toured Japan in June, and like, whenever I tell this story, people are like, what? Like, when I was in Japan, they wore snapbacks like us. Rah. They wore tracksuits like us. Like, it was mad. Like, it was completely... Did it throw you? At first it did, because obviously you don't know what to expect. It's like, everyone's always dreaming like, oh yeah, I want to go to Japan. I would love to go to Japan. Gadgets, whatever. Culture, everything. Yeah, different. You know what I mean? Everything's different. When I went there and I saw people dressing like us, you know what I mean? Like, they had our logos and everything. Like, they were requesting tunes that I didn't expect them to know. Like, when we dropped Eskimo in Japan, they reloaded it. See, even hearing that, I'm like, rah. They knew it. That's crazy. Like, I'm talking, they know the culture. Like, a lot of people, like rappers, when like Americans, that when they watch us and they see us reload the tunes, they don't understand it. They're like, get it. Why are you pulling the tune up? Like, I've seen comments sometimes on when you watch, like, I think Logan showed me one time where he done a set, and I think he reloaded D-double, and there was a comment like, why does the DJ keep stopping the track? They don't they call it stopping. They don't get that rewind culture. Yeah, they don't get they know what I mean. But in Japan, they had it to the T. I'm talking to the point where, you know, I'm on stage, I'm going in, and the guy is pointing. He can't speak English, he's just pointing. He's just balling for that. And I'm looking at him and I'm thinking, I'm so baffled that there's no way he understands the culture. There's no way. And he climbed on the stage and reloaded the track himself. That's the levels, and I was like, that's it. I said, you know what? Grime's a massive culture. It's worldwide. It's just, there's not enough people believing it and showing it. But I've been around the world, and I do that. I play, there's not one rave I don't go to and play Eskimo. I play all the time, and people know it or get to know it. And yeah, man, we've got our own culture, man. Exactly. And at the front of that right now, obviously, Lord of the Might 6, September the 28th, The Clash, P, Big H. Yeah. He's not going to say who won. H said quite differently, but we'll check it out, man. Yeah, check it out, man.